Going green. Green flag. Got a car coming high now. Nobody out back. Stay left. Clear to the right. He's moving. Clear behind. Clear left. Left side. $20 laps to go. It's not that long. Careful, still there. Still there. Clear high, clear high. Excellent lap. Good job. Still there. Stay right. Still there. All clear. Careful, still there. Clear low, left side, all clear. One back. Going look outside. He's outside. He's outside there by himself. All clear. Careful, still there. Stay to your left. Hold your line. Bottom looks good. Careful, still there. Still there. Outside, by himself. All clear. The race is half over. Still there. Car there on the outside. Careful, still there. Right side. You're going too fast. Keep digging. You're clear of pit road. Got one outside now. All the way to the wall. Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there. Still there. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear. Right side. All clear. Five laps to go. Got one outside now. Top's free. Use it if you need it. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Handful of laps to go. That counts 5. 2, this time by. Still there. One more to go. Clear high, bud. Left side. Still there. Stay up against the wall. Stay high. Careful, still there. That'll earn you a few stage points. Starter has the green flag in his hand. Almost ready. Got a car coming high now. Clear high, clear high. Inside, all clear. Clear high, clear high. Stay right, please. Careful, still there. Clear down low. Moving. Clear behind. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Got his nose there. To your door. You got room. You're clear. Still there. Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high, clear high. Careful, still there. Left side. Bottom's free. Use it if you need it. Still there. All clear. Got a car high now. Stay low, stay low. Car outside. Careful, still there. Stay left. Careful, still there. Got one outside now, nobody out back. Ten laps to go. Careful, still there. Clear all around. Inside. All clear, no pressure from behind. Got a car low now. Low's clear. Still there. All clear. Still there. 5 to go. You got this. Careful, still there. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Looking outside now. Got one peeking outside. Still there. Careful, still there. Got a car low now. You gotta come and pit for gas. All clear. Two to go, driver. You're running on fumes out here. Coming to the white. You gotta come and pit for gas. That'll earn you a few stage points. Coming to the green, driver. Ready. Car outside. Still there. Car outside. Careful, still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Nobody out back. Hard from the outside. Outside, clear right. Car outside, hold your line. Got a car coming high now. Stay left. Clear all around. Coming to the cross flags, halfway this time by. Got a car high now. Careful, still there. Still there. All clear, no pressure from behind. Hard from the outside. Outside. Careful, still there. Clear right. Still there. Careful, still there. All the way to the wall. Careful, still there. Clear to the right. Clear, and behind you. You're all clear on the bottom. Looking inside now. Careful, still there. One back. Clear left. Outside, outside. Nobody out back. Bottom lane's moving. Still there. Clear low. Coming to you quick. All clear, no pressure from behind. Looking inside now. Got a headlight out on your bumper. Nobody out back. You're almost out of gas. You're running on fumes out here. Drop your speed, driver. All right, dig, dig, dig. Left side, all clear, no pressure from behind. Great job, driver. That's a fast lap right there. Smoking. That lap was the best. Stay left. Track's all yours, bud. You're clear. Got one inside. All clear. Clear all around. Still there. Looking outside now. Still there. Tire there on the inside. Clear high, bud. Inside. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Careful, still there. Stay low, stay low. Still there. Left side. All clear, no pressure from behind. All clear, no pressure from behind. We got 20 more laps. Got one outside now. Look ahead for me. Clear outside. Fuel's got to be low, driver. Let's spin this lap. Got one up top. You're going too fast. Be ready. Get after it now. Get after it now. You're clear. All clear. Car there on the outside. All right, you're clear. Left side, clear low, bud. 10 to go. Outside by himself, nobody out back. Five laps to go. You're low on fuel, bud. 2 to go. All clear. White flag. Dick driver. You gotta come and pit for gas. Top 5, fantastic.
I can hear you now, buddy. So, congratulations.
Hang on, Gushin. I need you to go into your settings and share your voice.
Can you guys hear my voice? I don't know if it's shared or not.
Just go make sure.
I don't know how to
I
do
can
it.
hear you, but we gotta make sure we can hear you on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Someone's gonna have to tell me. The party? Okay. Is it voice chat settings? Share your voice. Oh, yes, allow. Okay, I got it, I think.
So, the 08 cushion, man, you know, you, the 6, the 11, and the 98 battled hard that whole final stage. You were always in the top 10 most of the night. What set this track apart for you versus other tracks this season so far?
For me, this is my first race, but it's just this track. This in Kansas is probably my two strongest tracks for this type of car. I mean, I won the truck race last week here, and I
All right.
and I was called up about an hour before the race, so didn't really have much time to prepare. But used an older setup I had here with a cup car, and I struggled a little bit early on with getting seventh in both stages, but getting a top 3 in my first race is pretty good for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say after I asked that question, I realized that you are a truck driver. You're not a bush driver this season. So, you got the call up for Keith, and obviously you made the most of it. Led a few laps. Finished here in the top three. A very valued member here in the Fatal organization with Keith with his big with his alliance with Fatal. You did a great job tonight. Um, what was the hardest thing about the race tonight?
The hardest thing for me was I was tight around other cars, specifically running behind them, having one
Hmm.
right in front of me, one behind me. I couldn't keep a draft strong. I felt like I'd drop back, and I'd always be the guy who'd have to be behind the pack just to keep my car the way it was.
Hmm. Well, buddy, congratulations on third place tonight. Great job. You deserved it. You battled as hard as you could, and you drove the wheels off that thing.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to move on to second place tonight in his first actual race. Maggio Magic representing Ford, the only Ford in the field, finishing second. How do you feel tonight, bud?
I was the
About that
only
run?
Ford in the entire field.
You're the only Ford in the
Oh
entire
my
field.
gosh.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, if you think about it, there's only 2 Fords to begin with in Xfinity.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy. I didn't even know that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a really fun race. I pitted one lap too early on that last pit stop, and it made it so I was low on fuel. And when I got out of the pits, I kind of had to just let Drake by me, and I just sat in a
Hmm.
slip for the rest of the race. And he did such a good job of just perfect lap after lap, and I was just waiting for him to mess up so I could use that as an opportunity to let off in his slip. And he just never did, and I was never able to. There wasn't a single lap I was able to try to save fuel. Every lap I was pushing as hard as I could.
Hmm. Well, man, like you said, you pitted one lap too early, and I made note of that when after a few laps after you came down, and I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna have it to make to the end when we found out what the lap count was. You put on one heck of a show with the 6, the 11, and the
Oh wait.
oh 08.
Hmm.
You four, at one point, I think you guys were almost 4 wide at one point, and it was just crazy to sit here
Yeah.
and watch 4 cars drive away from the entire field. So, any one of you four could have won the race tonight. And unfortunately, Mr. Podium didn't finish on the podium, and he got the short end of the stick. Finishing, I think he ended up finishing 8th, unfortunately for Godzak. 7th. That's where he ended up, and that's unfortunate for him. But, like I said, you guys ran the wheels off these things.
Yeah, I just want to say good working at Drake, because when we came out of that first pits, we were a good second and a half behind Cushion, Pushing, and Godzak, but we worked together. He pushed me down the straightaways and everything, and we caught him, and we actually broke away, and that's how we were able to get one, too. So good working to you,
Mm-hmm.
Drake.
You guys were real quick, real fast tonight. Congratulations on second place. Good points night for you as well. Gonna help you out in that department, get you into that top 14, so you don't have to worry about being one of the waivers. So, congratulations, second place tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. And moving on to our race winner,
Mr. Drake.
Mr. Drake,
Howdy,
representing
howdy.
Fatal Motorsports in the number 11 machine. Now, this number 11 machine, it already won one race. It won Daytona. The driver was removed from the league, so now Drake takes over the 11, and now it's in victory lane, race 3 of the season. How do you feel about that, Drake?
I feel great. I'm really excited. I feel like we had a great race tonight. I mean, I'm just, no cautions the whole race. The only cautions we had were the stage breaks, and I just want to thank everybody for keeping it clean on the track out there tonight. That was great racing.
27 cars. That's not an easy feat. Um, you guys, like I said, I mentioned the other 2 interviews. There was 4 cars that broke away from the entire field, and you guys drove away while racing each other, and it was good, hard, clean racing. What was the hardest? What was the hardest area for you tonight here at Chicagoland?
Well, definitely, I'd have to probably say that that second stage really was my toughest point in the race. I thought that I knew how to save fuel pretty good, and when I saw that we were going to have to save fuel in that second stage, I was like, okay, and I backed off it. But it turns out, man, apparently everybody else can save fuel better than I could, because I had to drop all the way back into the teens. I think I was like 15th or something, and I just barely made it to the end. And everybody else seemed to be able to just, they didn't have to back off as much, and they were able to make it. So I finished like 12th or something in that stage, and then. After that, for the start of the final stage, I think I had to start like 15th or something after pitting, and it was definitely very difficult to work your way back up through the field like that. But I just kept it clean, just stayed relaxed, and I think it only took me about 10 laps to get up to the top 5, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, you rolled right back to the front, and I made note of it, that. Well, I didn't say these exact words, but I'm going to say them now. We went from our worst week of racing the WRL has had since I've taken over. The worst week at Martinsville. It was a crapshoot from the beginning, from the drop of the green flag in both races. We kicked 7 people that week. And then we turned around and come back. We had pretty decent racing in the Truck Chicagoland race, but then we come to the Busch Chicagoland race about 2 weeks later.
Y'all put on one heck of a show.
It ran caution-free. All 100 laps were ran under green flag conditions.
Minus the stages.
Minus the stages, but those don't count. What is your first take of the WRL?
Well, yeah, this isn't my first WRL race, but this is my first race in the Busch / Xfinity series. I had a couple issues in the truck series, but mostly I thought it was pretty clean. But I was really impressed tonight with how everybody was just able to keep it clean. There were, at least for me, there were no issues coming onto pit road. There were no issues really getting. There were a few times where I was on the outside of somebody, and they'd hit the apron, and then they get into me, and then I'd be pushed up the track. But for the most part, the racing was very clean tonight, and I want to thank everybody for keeping it clean out there.
Yeah, the Busch series, it's supposed to be the second best. It's second best only to our Cup Series. When Cup Series rolls around, that's going to be the 30 best. Get to lock wheels together, man. But you put on a clinic tonight. You and the other 3, you guys ran the field, ran the race the way you guys wanted to, and you guys were quick. As the owner of Fatal, I'm happy. Scorp reached out to me and said about you, and I'm like, you know what? Sign him. Let's get it done. We'll put it in paper. But real proud. I'm real proud of everybody. Like you said, it was real clean, and you can't ask for much more than that.
Absolutely.
So
not only that.
Go ahead, Taz.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but not only that, but Drake also came from a background of Grand Theft Auto and created racetracks for God knows how long, many years, I assume.
Yeah.
But for him, I would say coming to Heat 5, running his first official Busch race in WRL, he's made one heck of a showing that even players from outside of the NASCAR spectrum can win. That just shows how much potential these competitors have. And one thing we were noticing from you, Drake, during the whole race was that your strategy paid off in the end, holding up Maggio. So, yeah, just talk us through the what issues you had, what other issues you were having, because I noticed that you fell back quite a bit during stage 2.
Yeah, so again, it was kind of like what I said earlier. That was just me having a lack of knowledge of how to save fuel in NASCAR heat particularly and still go fast, I think probably what I needed to do was just get in somebody's draft and do that a little bit better. I just decided to sort of go for the fuel saving because I didn't think people were going to be able to make it without really saving, but apparently they were. So, I'll have to work on that. But we just had such a fast car. I mean, I was so ecstatic when I did the first the heat race. I knew we had speed, and then as soon as we got into qualifying, I immediately pitted. I actually started in the qualifying race in the very back, and I didn't even have to go one lap because I was so far back. I just made a sharp left turn, came right into pit road, got the pit setup in, went back out, and hit the pole lap, which was very great to start on pole. And I would say probably the thing I struggled with the most in the race, besides the fuel saving element, was I was struggling with just a little bit of a loose condition on the long run, especially in the third stage. You might have noticed there were a couple times where I struggled just a little bit on the exit of the corner, or maybe you didn't, because I handled it pretty well, but it was definitely very loose, so I had to tighten it up on the next stop, obviously, which worked very well.
All right.
So with your win here tonight, you are now the 122nd driver to record a win with the WRL.
Wow, that's really cool.
And that means you can get qualified into the WRL Hall of Fame.
Yep. As of now, you are now eligible for the WRL Hall of Fame. Last year, it was a pretty good spread. We nominate 3 drivers. It is completely league vote. We put out a vote for about 4 days, along with other awards for our award ceremony in December, the week of Christmas. So, yeah. So with that, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. But congratulations on your win here tonight, buddy. You definitely deserved it. Fantastic job. Fantastic job, everybody. Kept it clean, kept it off each other. I'm real proud of each and every one of you. It was a fantastic night. But with that being said, because I gotta go to work tomorrow, we're gonna get off here so I can go to bed. So,
All right.
Hazard, you want to sign us off?
10-4. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for all the top 3 tonight, including Parkhurst, who showed up out of nowhere. And Grant Racer being our in-race supporter. And Jade, I am Hazard County. We sign off. Have a good one, y'all. And remember, keep going worldwide.
For anyone who didn't hear him because he broke up really bad on my end, he said keep going worldwide.
Sorry.
Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah.